T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The following program is rated TVMA for language. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the program, but sometimes things happen, and we may say things that may be offensive to some or non-conducive to others. So in other words, shit happens. Oops.
Niggas coming.
Yes, Lord. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's pop it with the orange juice first. Not just any orange juice. This that Sunny D right here. I'm telling you, man. Oh my God. We finna go crazy, bro. Look, we got a 150 quart pot right here, man. Is this enough orange juice? Is this enough orange juice, man? Somebody let me know right now. Yeah. I don't think it's enough orange juice. Hold up. Gotta go get some more. Boom. Yeah. Now look, let's add our lemon juice. And we not gonna add just one. We gonna add 5 lemon juices. Peep game, watch this. Now they say if you spin the bottle, your juice will come out way quicker. And I'm here to tell you, it's true. Look at that. Now look, my beautiful people, look how satisfying that orange juice is right there. Now look, you can use water if you want to, but me, I like a lot of flavor. Let's add them orange bell peppers. We got some green ones right here. Nah, I'm lying. They go the orange ones right there. The ones while I go is yellow. Here go my red ones. Here go my celery. I got some more celery right here too. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Now, of course, we got to add the onions. That's nothing but flavor right here. Nothing but flavor. Now, here go my minced garlic. I love garlic. We eat that with everything. Now, here go that Yes Lord that's coming to a store soon. What y'all know about that paprika? Huh? That's that smoked paprika right there. It's platinum. Now, here go my ball booster. This is my garlic flavor right here. And here go my celery and my onion flavor right there. Now, come here. Look at this. What this say right here? Extra spicy. But it ain't going to be that spicy because the orange juice going to balance it all out. Now, look at all that flavor right there dropping in that platinum juice. Now, y'all know the sausages add that flavor too. Nothing but flavor. Nothing but flavor. Then after them sausages, we going to add our pretty golden potatoes right here. Now, y'all say y'all want them shrimp? Now, I got about 35 pounds of Louisiana shrimp right here. They finna be platinum, I'm telling you. And let me tell you about them shrimp. You want to cook them 3 minutes max or else they ain't gonna peel easy and you're not gonna like it. Man, look at that. Smell it through the phone. I'm telling you, man, it's platinum.
It's platinum, nigga. It's platinum. You're muted. It's platinumly muted, my nigga.
Nigga. Shrimp were boiled in all of the chemicals.
And Sunny D, bro.
Sunny D is not even juice, nigga.
Problem. I am genuinely wondering what that tastes like, though.
Death, nigga. Death. What
it tastes like a missing left foot, nigga. That's what it tastes like. I'm Winston A. TheSwaggyBlerd. I need some alcohol.
I'm your resident supervillain, MrJayWashington. Welcome to the 202nd episode of Blerds N The Hood. We appreciate everybody for being here, man. Thank everybody who's been rocking with us. Been rocking with us past couple episodes. Everybody rocked with us 201. All that good stuff. We're here. That was just fucking abysmal. Like, that is something that should not ever been allowed to happen.
I mean, you gotta remember the whole term ghetto is not necessarily that somebody is like mad or anything like that. It's just the idea that you out here just trying to hustle and survive, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, nigga.
Platinum, nigga.
No,
Platinum.
no.
Sonny D and your shrimp, nigga.
What you're not gonna do is try to justify.
It's try to justify this shit. It's too late, nigga. I just fucking did it. I just justified that shit. But it's funny. I agree with Mr. Jackson 78. Watching that made my blood sugar spike. Nigga,
these are the ingredients in Sunny Delight, nigga. Water, high fructose corn syrup, 2% or less of the following: citric acid, ascorbic acid, thiamine hydrochloride, natural flavors. What the fuck does that mean?
That means beaver anus.
Modified cornstarch, canola oil, sodium citrate, cellulose gum, sucralose, aspartame, potassium. It's just a bunch of chemical. Yellow number 5 and 6,
bitch, and 6.
2 different yellows. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some yellow bones. Come on, let's ride. And we'll have the platinum shrimp in the Sunny D out here drinking out the trumpet a little bit.
And concentrated juices: orange, tangerine, apple, lime, grapefruit, and pear. I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna just say this from the bottom. Let me go back to here real quick. From the bottom of my soul, any nigga that eats that even says, "Let me try it," this is your immediate reaction afterwards. You put that shit near me. You put that shit near me.
No. I need you to answer where the fuck. What do you mean you don't know, nigga? What was that from?
All I know is you put that shit near me. Here's my response.
You don't like it.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Just Winston A. Marshall.
A nigga moment.
Man.
My nigga.
What you been doing?
Trying to put out fires while you out here yelling at me through text messages.
I technically didn't yell. I made sure before I sent it, I worded it.
You hit me with both a bruh and a come on, man. That's about as polite way of being like, you stupid son of a bitch. I can read your subtext. I
said, bruh, you know, come on.
I can read your subtext.
I did not want to hit you with the motherfucker. Are you serious? No, I hit you with the bruh.
The funny thing is you need to work on your reading comprehension. I said temporarily. I said give me a couple of minutes.
Nigga,
might need to.
You said, because once you said you were on, nigga. Hey,
I was already. Nigga,
first of all, let me tell you what's going on. The nigga's internet is.
I got it. Because I have to tell him what I've been doing. I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's what had happened. I'm gonna give you the good, bad, and the ugly of the last 24 hours, right? So we're dealing with some bullshit at work right now. We're dealing with some serious shit, some stupid shit where, like, I told y'all there was some drama going on and they're trying to hold my department accountable. They have no reason to hold my department accountable. It doesn't matter. So either way, I'm being put behind the 8 ball to finish a project yesterday, right? That the worst case needs to be done by this morning. Fine. Couldn't get it done because I didn't get the assets that I needed from folks. So I'm working on it. It's about 12:30 at night. I'm hoping to be done by about 1:30 so I can take my happy ass to bed. I have a call back the next day or today. So I'm sitting here working. 12:30 comes around. All of a sudden the internet goes on. I'm like, what the fuck? So if any of y'all follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out the spectrum like, fam, did y'all fucking go down again? And then all of a sudden they want to DM me and be like, sir, we're going to check your area. Oh, yeah, it looks like they do have a scheduled maintenance. I was like, and they didn't want to tell a nigga because I'm working. You literally just stopped me from being able to do my job. They go, well, if it goes out for longer than 4 hours, we can give you a credit. Nigga, that shit was out all night. I tried to stay up to hopefully finish. And I eventually went to bed at 3 o'clock, just being like, I give up. I don't know what to do. I woke up this morning, still wasn't working at the time. Called Jay and I said, look, I got to get to this audition. Supposedly they're going to be done in a couple of hours. I'm going to wait and see what happens. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to come to you. All right? Or I'll go to Zoe's, my sister. We'll figure it out. What are you doing? You know we can hear you, right?
I'm sorry, it's accidentally played. My apologies. Go ahead.
So I'm out here just like, man, fuck this shit, right? I'm able to get to my sisters. I get my work done. I send it in to them. I rush over to this fucking callback. I kill that shit. I fucking annihilate that shit, my nigga. Like I go in there and like the woman that's checking me in, she kind of got a little bit of attitude. It's fine. I bet she's just really annoyed because she's having to deal with virtual and real people and she's tired of motherfuckers coming up with no mask on, coughing in her face. I get it. She probably just doesn't want anything to do with that shit. I go in the fucking room. I do that shit in one take. They're laughing the whole fucking time. I'm like, do y'all want me to do it again? You have any notes? They go, no, that shit was hilarious. Like, do you do this for a living? And I was like, I think it's an audition. Yes.
But that's not true though. That statement, let's just be, there are a lot of
influencers now. So
not even just influencers, just random people who get told, yo, why don't you audition for this? So
either way, they're like, I make them laugh a couple times. They specifically were asking because I'm supposed to be making fun of TikTokers. So I'm doing this fake TikTok thing. And so that's why they're laughing. They're like, wow, okay. I leave. I'm feeling good. I called my mom. I said, Mama, call Jesus. I already booked this shit. I'm putting money on this shit. I feel that good about it. I called Jay. I didn't even call you. I sent you a text. I said, nigga, what gift did I send your ass? I sent you I sent you a picture of me. Nigga, I sent you a picture of me.
I just want you to realize what you before you make any random ass bullshit statement, make sure you clarify. You sent me a picture. The nigga sent me a picture of him in front of the fireplace from when he was on vacation. This nigga sent the sexy shit line.
I'm gonna send the picture. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on the show. Give me a second, y'all. I'm just gotta transfer it to my computer. So I'm out here. I'm feeling good about myself, right? I gotta get cross town while I'm still waiting for the internet to go get some shit for Costco because I'm going to Coachella this for weekend 2, right? So as I pull up to Costco, hey, what's up, Winston? Just let you know, man, you were on avail for this commercial. And I'm like, I already called that. So I called my mama back. I said, you can go ahead. Like I told you, you can go ahead and tell Jesus I handled it. She said, oh my God, my baby. So now where the fuck is this guy? I just transferred your pictures. Anyways. All right. So I got all that settled. I got that. I get back here. I'm starting to set up. I'm like, all right, Jay, I'll see you in a minute. The internet's back. Let's do this. I get on the computer. It's up for about 10 minutes. The Spectrum shit goes out a fucking again. So this is where I text Jay, hey, I'm going to be on regardless, even if I have to use my phone, because I can't get to you at this point. I can't get back to my sisters. There's not enough time with rush hour traffic. So I will be on. I will see you in just a little bit. He said, all right, cool. I shoot him a text and I go, my specific words. I say, I'm here on customer service with Spectrum. You might need to just start without me temporarily because I can't run Safari and be on the phone. And this thing goes, bruh, you should have known you weren't going to be done with Spectrum before the show. Like, come on, man. And I said, bruh, Kristen has a job interview. I didn't have a choice. I'm honestly like not mentally up to doing this shit by myself, nigga. So if you can't fucking do it, fucking ain't gonna be no show.
No, first of all, I need you to make sure. No, you will not. No, you will not. I said,
no show if you can't make it. I'm just fucking tired and
burnt out. Make sure you say exactly what the fuck I said.
I need you to hold the fort for 3 minutes. You can't hold it down for 3 minutes. I'm almost done. And guess what happened? In the middle of the fucking intro, my guy got the fucking internet back up, and I sat the fuck down, and I was sitting here, he over on the screen like that. I can't even show you. I'll just do like this, except it's going to be muted. This nigga rolled his eyes at me when he saw that I showed up talking about like literally I told him, hey girl, I ain't coming home tonight. I'm gonna go kick it with the dude, the fellas. Oh, whatever, nigga. Go bowl then. That's literally the face you gave me with that eye roll. And you about to click your tongue. Like that ain't exactly what the fuck your ass was thinking.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
You disrespectful bitch.
I'm gonna tell you what I did, okay? I understand when Spectrum, remember, for those who've been with us since the beginning of Blerds in the Hood, you remember in the early parts when we were doing this, we were doing a lockdown and Spectrum was on all of the ass when I stayed with the roommate who was fucking niggas like it was 7-Eleven 24/7, a revolving door dicks like it's taquitos. Now, you all remember that. So you all remember all the drama I went through with Spectrum. So I know personally especially when Spectrum goes out, you are not off of the call that quick. So when he tells me he's on with Spectrum, especially with an outage, I understand that it is not a quick momentary thing.
But again, I got on the phone with them. I called you at like 5:15 to say that this shit was happening. And then I immediately got on the phone because Kristen was like, yo, I have a job interview. I need you to figure this out. I said, fine. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm on Avail, niggas. Get your glasses. Take it. We're taking cheers. I love y'all. We'll see what happens. Pray for me. Because as you know, on Avail means that I am one of the top selects for this thing. They got to make a final decision. So cross your fingers, prayers up, whatever it is that you believe in or do. I really need that. And then for real, Weed Man Wade, y'all really argue like a married couple. He's not wrong. Not wrong at all.
I'm just here. So I'm like, you don't tell people about your weekend, niggas was out here fucking in front of nature and looking in front of this nigga went walking hand in hand by a lake with mountains and shit. Don't want to tell people. He rather just talk about his internet. That's the point of nigga. What you've been doing is to express the positive things in your life.
Well, what? No, it's to let people know what the fuck I've been doing. I gave you the positive. I'm on Avail for a commercial, nigga. If y'all want to know about the weekend, that's fine. It was a great time. Chris and I have never just been on a vacation, just me and her. I made
excuse me. Hold on for a second. Cabin JD, this is the realest shit ever. Because if y'all wondering why I'm sitting here like this when it's my turn, financially will be the reason. So.
For sure. It started a fire twice. Felt very proud of myself. My dad was proud of the fire that I made. I said it to him. I said, "Nigga, look what I did." He said, "Well done, son. Well done." And
you literally started sending pictures of niggas. I made a fire. Nigga around here like Tom Hanks. Nigga like Tom Hanks and Castaway.
For both
fire.
My father was proud of me. But do you want to talk about the ultimate aphrodisiac? You said, "Oh, baby, you just make a fire." So, there it is. Look at your salty ass face.
I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
So it was cool, man. We got a chance to just hang out and talk. And the truth was, again, not having done that trip together before, it was cool because we got a chance to just we didn't have to worry about bills. We didn't have to worry about being around other people. We didn't have to worry about anything except just us getting a chance to just reconnect and all that. And it was something that we both talked about that we needed, in the sense that since we've moved in, we're either dealing with the adjustment of living together, or we both have just been so fucking busy. Since I started this recent casting job, a lot of times I don't see Kristen for longer than an hour a day. And that includes the part in the morning when I wake up and see her leave, which my spider sense always goes off right after she is out of the shower and about to put her clothes on. I always wake up, it freaks her out that I always know the titties are out. I just for no reason, I'll go back to sleep. And then occasionally over dinner, and I can't even always eat dinner with her, just depending on, again, if I'm getting fucked for my coworkers. So it's just one of those situations where we really needed that. What, you're going to call phrasing? Is that what it is?
Yes. Yes, nigga, you was like it because I'm getting fucked by my coworker. That was not expecting to think somebody getting fucked by his coworkers. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's it. So I can't say it enough. Whether it be your significant other, your family, whatever, if you can find some time you don't have to do anything super fancy. Again, we went to Big Bear. That was a 2-hour road trip. And the cabin we stayed in, the Airbnb, was like $120 a night or $125 a night, something like that. If you can afford to just find some time to go somewhere different, do a little mini adventure, you would be so surprised how that can genuinely give a jump start to whatever relationship, intimate or otherwise, to get back in it. And then worst case scenario, if it's a situation where you're in a spot where things are kind of fucked up, it can also give you the grace you need to kind of kibosh it if you have to. So, all right. I guess that's it for me. Jay's like looking like he's been done with me talking for a minute.
I've been done with you from the beginning of the show.
Jay goes on for 20 minutes whenever he does this.
I just said I've been off since the beginning, and
you black and you having sex with a white girl in the woods. That's begging for Jason Voorhees to come kill your ass. As devil. Damn.
Hold, please, 1 second. I have a call I have to take, and it's probably business.
Oh, in that case, MrJayWashington.
My nigga.
Nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man. Nigga. My nigga.
What you been doing?
Well, shit, but my damn doctor's office reminded me of my appointment on Thursday. I don't have my doctor's number saved, so I didn't know this. That's why my face changed. You can take me off this fucking screen.
But see, just completely agrees. Winston, I feel that we both work full time, own/run a business, and he volunteers as a paramedic. And with our county EMA, finding time for each other away from it all is a pain in the ass sometimes. And that's why we did it. We looked at what weekend. The only obstacle was going to be Easter, and fortunately, Zoe was out of town. So my mom was like, "Well, I wanted to see all my babies, so Mama going to Santa Barbara." I said, "Great, I'm gonna plan a trip." And there you go.
Okay, all right. I was just here. I didn't do anything spectacular for Easter. If you notice, I don't have any real energy or anything of the sorts. I'm beyond burnt out. I'm beyond frustrated. I'm beyond mentally taxed. I have no option but to keep going. So I do admit this on the show, and I joke about it a lot, and I play around about it a lot. I'm hella jealous of Winston. And well, I'm not jealous. I'm envious of Winston.
Are they not the same word?
No. Jealous. Envious does not take. Jealous has more of a negative connotation than envious does. I envy you. Like I envy you. I'm jealous of you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally the way the words are sounding.
Okay, I got you. So envy means discontented longing for someone else's advantages. Jealousy means unpleasant suspicion or apprehension of rivalship.
Right. To watch your relationship with Kristen and the things you guys have been able to do is amazing. It's been amazing, and I'm grateful to watch that. And I kind of miss that. I did spend most of the day walking around my apartment just saying I miss eating pussy. I've been in my apartment by myself saying that. That has been a weird thing, but I'm burnt out, and I know a lot of people be like, "Yo, take a break," and this, then a third, and I can't because stressing out over trying to get to my son's graduation and all this shit has been just a nightmare. With the fucking plane tickets, hotel, all this shit has been a nightmare, and that's just because I'm gonna go regardless. We all know that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. If I got to donate blood, sperm, plasma, and half a kidney, I'm going. But I know that on top of that, I got my bills and all this other shit. And people be like, "Yo, take a break, a vacation, all this and a third." And I can't because I don't have anybody to fall back on. I always say this: if it don't happen with me, it don't. Then I've been stressed out career-wise. Everyone who knows me knows how I feel about the situation with the JFL auditions and with Netflix as a joke, how they added 100 fucking shows and I couldn't get on one. And just, it really has made me really reevaluate my position in being a stand-up and really my career as, am I wasting my fucking time? Because I'm just going to be honest. I was telling one of my comic buddies last night this, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be one of those people who spent 20, 30 years like, oh, they still hilarious, but they never broke through. I'm not going to be beating myself. I watch those comics beat themselves up in the background. I'm not. Now, people ask, what would you do other than that? I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. I'm burnt out, and my only outlet is this fucking show, and I feel really bad putting my stress on the neighborhood. Even when I come on this show, like I should come on this show every week, and every Tuesday and Thursday, and be high energy, laughing, joking, cracking jokes, and then getting serious with stories, etc., etc. Instead, I'm just here longing for fucking attention. And I talk to my therapist about shit that's here nor there, but I'm just beat up, man. I'm just like, I planned this whole. I knew you had a lot of shit going on today, so I just did the whole show as I normally do. And I started was like, well, fuck it. Most of the shit will get carried over to Thursday, and then I found out today that you won't be here on Thursday, so now I got to figure that out. And then again, I don't ever want this show to be, I don't want this show to ever be miss a day possible. I know people be like, yo, if the show got to miss a day, it can miss a day. I've been so adamant about not letting it miss a day one way or another.
I get it, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to eventually need to let that happen, and the neighborhood will understand, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong about this. But Jay, considering the stuff that we're trying to accomplish, like, for example, I don't know when your son's graduation is, but if
I won't be here on that Thursday or the Tuesday. I know I won't be on the 19th
but if I book something and I'm on set,
also I'm not having let me just say this for the record. I'm not having a midlife crisis. I'm not. A midlife crisis is I don't know what's going on in my life. I know what's going on, and it's not going right. There's a difference. I am sitting here. There's a difference. A midlife crisis is me buying a fucking motorcycle or doing something. And I'm sorry to snap, but I know it irks my spirit, and maybe because I'm so burnt out. When people try to tell me what they see, if they think is wrong with me, and I know what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm just really burnt out and tired. I'm just tired of being alone. I'm tired of working my ass off for nothing. I'm tired of not being the father I should be. I'm tired of a lot of shit. I'm just tired. And again, people be like, yo, take a break, take a day off, do this, do that. Yeah, everybody that tells me that, for lack of better words, has somebody or something to fall back on. Let me say this from the bottom of my heart. Jerome Washington does not. He has to make everything happen himself. And nobody, I don't know why people keep missing out on that. If this shit don't work for me, then I'm fucked. So when I give my all, I'm just tired. I'm sitting here making shit for the show. I'm stressing out because I don't think enough tickets have been sold. I am losing my mind trying to make sure I get people to come to the show. The live show on the 18th. I'm not mad at people for caring, Marlon. I'm not. I'm just mad in general at myself for allowing my life to be this way. I'm just frustrated.
Well, okay. Couple things. Maybe not in the traditional sense of like, I am aware that like, and this is in no way, shape, or form to try and rub anything in. Like, I'm aware that I have both of my parents, for example. So if you're saying in terms of like falling back like that on some sort of family, you're right. But let me finish. I gave you all that time to talk. Just let me get this out. I am very aware of the fact that you do not have that particular type of family network to back you up. The truth is, you do have friends that do have your back like that, but as is true with every human being, we all have a multitude of things on our plates that we're trying to deal with. So, like, for example, you obviously have Jen Sturger as an example, but she's dealing with a lot of her stuff with her career, with her relationship, with her fitness, with all the things that she's trying to do, right? You have me, but there's things I'm trying to handle with my fitness, with my career, with my relationship, with the multitude of friendships that we have, stuff like that. You have your boy Morrow. That's a whole nother example, but he also has his own career. I'm sure he also has his own. So the truth is, it's not that you don't have people. You do. You have it here in the neighborhood. You have it with your collaborators and your co-hosts and your friends. It's just that we all have shit going on in our lives. So you cannot always lean. Like, I do not lean on Kristen for everything. How many times have I called you when I'm stressing out about something and you've been there to calm me the fuck down? In the same way that I would call Casper to do some stuff. In the same way that sometimes I call my sister. So the thing is, just know that no one person or one entity is anybody's everything. And if you are putting all of those eggs into one basket, that's where you get into trouble, because you just have to know and that's what I'm saying. So what did I do yesterday? We didn't have anything to talk about with the show. What did I do yesterday once I got back from the trip? Did you already forget? Did you already forget that I called you just to see how you were doing and to check in on you?
Yeah, and then you were I was like, yeah. And
it was not about the show. It was not about Blerds, anything. It was just to see how you were doing.
And I told you
that's my point. Your mind loves to say things to you that they're partial truths. yes, you bust your ass 24/7. But to say it's not producing anything, nigga, again, you already told me that one of the most famous black comics that out has you going to do a show for him. All right. That's already a thing that has happened for you. You want to talk about not booking shit, nigga. You just did a show that I don't know if you're still allowed to talk about it yet, but with somebody that happened to have been in a Marvel thing and it's got a new show.
Which by the way, which is so weird because I've been checking on Instagram and clearly nobody can. You know how you like to check and see if like somebody hashtag? Like remember when you worked on Superstore?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you posted you and Colton later that day.
Because that was one of the few things that was fine. So because there was no surprise, that was okay. But the show you're on, if I'm mistaken, this is their first season, so they're not allowed to.
Yeah, talk about I think that's what it is. Yeah.
So that's what that is. This was the series, the final season, so that was okay, right? You know what I'm saying? So you've got things like that.
I'm so sorry.
For what? For what?
I accidentally was wiping my chest off and rubbed my nipples. And so I was just like,
turn yourself on. That was not something I needed to know, but fine. My point is, I maybe told you this. I don't know, but Kristen and I love to do this thing once a month, especially because we can't see each other, where we will go sit on the balcony for like an hour and just check in. How are you? How are you doing? What's going on?
What? But you
huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
2022 has been one of the hardest years of my life so far, and we're only 4 months in. We're not even a full 4 months. We're 3.5 months in, right? There's been plenty of good. The fact that we've got the live show going, the fact that we just hit 200 motherfucking episodes and shit, like that's like some of the good stuff. The fact that today I just got put on a veil for this commercial. But guess what? Now, first of all, remember that second grandma I was telling y'all about and they pulled the ventilator? Nigga, why is this bitch still alive? Why did they pull the ventilator? She's like, you ain't taking me. I ain't done yet. Like, nigga, she said, no.
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out!
Bro, hold on. I think I'm trying to find out where you put it. Hold on. This is my cousin grandma right now. She's straight up ventilator out, still in a coma, talking about. Bro, she is not. She refuses to go anywhere. This old bitch is just out here, just alive, nigga, just fully alive. Okay, so my point is, I have had the world shit on me for the last 3.5 months with positives sprinkled in, but they're big positives that are important. And the same thing can be said about you. And the main thing that I've been telling myself, and this is me finally starting to go to my doctor's appointments, going back to the dentist, getting into therapy, doing all of these things, being like, not just like, I'm gonna do the workouts here in the apartment. I went and got a fucking gym membership, and I'm back in here pushing weight and hitting PRs again. I'm saying that my focus for me this year, I am in a healing season, period. And especially considering that the world is still throwing slings and arrows at me, I am in a healing season, and that is my focus. And the truth is, bro, you have needed to do that for a long time. You've been doing certain things to help yourself, but you're not even like working out for fun anymore. That's the thing that bothers me. I get more mad at you like, man, my whole body don't even fucking work, but I guess I gotta take my ass in this gym because of its own level of body dysmorphia that you're dealing with. And you don't even go to the gym anymore to have fun and be like, nigga, I'm about to throw this 400-pound ass weight around. You're doing it because you're like, well, if I don't, I'm just a fat ass. It's what you're telling yourself. And I know that because I see it in the way you talk about yourself. So what I'm telling you is, Jay, you're exactly right. If you don't have Jay's back, then nobody does. Because like they say, you can lead a fucking horse to water and go motherfucking drink, bro. If you do not believe in yourself, if you do not have your own back, if you do not give yourself grace and rest and all those types of things.
Let me ask you this. Let me, hopefully I'm not muted. Please, God, don't be muted.
You're not muted.
Let me ask you this. You give yourself that. You do those things, right? But then when things slap you in the face, how else are you to feel? You get what I'm saying? And I know this has become, hey guys, it's once again an episode of Blerds Does a Mental Check-In.
It may be the whole episode. We may not even get the fucking stories. We may just be having to talk, but that's fine.
But no, because let me finish. Let me finish real quick.
Go ahead.
Because yeah, you do cheerlead for yourself. You do look in the mirror. You do tell yourself, what you do. And again, let me tell it to who I need to tell it to. Again, it'd be a different story if I said, bro, I just can't get people to laugh when I'm on stage, right? You know what I'm saying? It's become that. I guess the stress part is, that things don't happen overnight, right? If things were to happen overnight, I'd be around this motherfucker. If I thought things were happening overnight, we'd be way past this situation 4.5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I understand the time, but also one of the things that does kind of, it's always weird when we're in this industry, how people have this discussion about when a person is feeling down about a level of elevation in their career. The first thing people typically tend to do is go, well, such and such didn't break through till, well, blah, blah, blah didn't do this till. And regardless if it's myself, you, anybody, I always wonder, why do people feel like that's the best thing to do? Because we're told in general not to compare ourselves to others in our journeys, right?
I will tell you this to answer that question immediately. It's the old adage of fighting fire with fire, because you're the same one to be like, well, Bobby just hit the fucking Netflix. It's funny, it's a joke thing, and Karen just was over here. This bitch fucking opening for Amy Schumer. So why the fuck can my nigga ass do nothing? And it's like, well, in the same breath that, again, Leslie Jones's big special in her 40s, SNL in her 40s, and now so my point is, if you're going to make those comparisons to people around you at this point, that leaves fair game for other people to make similar comparisons.
No. And I'm not, but that's the thing. I'm not saying that I am doing such per se. My thing isn't about the people getting it. It is the scenario for me. I know it kind of sounds the same.
What do you mean the scenario? But I need you to explain that.
So again, just for laughs, for not even just to be in the festival, to have the opportunity, again, the goal is when you're in stand-up and you're in a city such as this, the goal is supposed to be make that noise, right? To where people know who you are. There is no doubt people know who I am and what I do. But when those opportunities become present, then it's like, it's not so much as available. So the Netflix is a joke thing. Like I said, I was talking to a bunch of other people who kind of feel the same way I do, who were like, we were all cool when that shit was just Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, Gabriel Iglesias, Wanda Sykes. We all knew. We were like,
but the fact that it's filling out but my question is, let me ask you something. As is prone to happen, how this festival is working, right? Netflix just asked all of them to make a stop in Los Angeles, but they're filling out their own shows. So those people that are being put on that stuff have a connection to the headliner that is doing the shit.
No. I'm
not across the board.
No. This ain't people doing shows with those people. Bro, this ain't that. This is people, this is just small independent shows now being tagged a part of this festival, and people are doing them. People are being a part of it that way. It's not just people who are saying, oh, I'm going up for the Plastic Cup Boys, or I'm going up for it's different things like that. But I digress. There's a bunch of comments you've starred. Let's talk about those.
Let's talk about them. So give me a second. So a couple things. First of all, shout out to Jimmy Nails, who says, tomorrow is my partner and my's 8th anniversary. They deserve some sort of award. I mean, that's real, Jimmy.
Especially for dealing with Jimmy, man. Because
wow, the disrespect. You gonna come for Jimmy like that?
Hey, Jimmy, come for us in the chat. And real quick, Jimmy, come for us real quick. Jimmy will throw a jab real fast and be like,
that's true. I'm not even sure. Like, it's funny. Like, I'm not even sure if Jimmy's a nigga or not, but Jimmy's a nigga. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jimmy.
You are the most. I'm not sure. Do you know how many people you do that with? I'm not sure if they're a nigga or not, but they're a nigga. What?
I mean, look, Jimmy has never not given me reason to believe, no matter what melanin he
Jay isn't wrong though.
like no matter what melanin Jimmy be rocking, that Jimmy is a nigga. Like, I just, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether he is, not just in the house and not just upstairs, but was like Master's cousin, or if he just happens to be out in the field.
What type of racial relations? Read the next comment.
So shout out to Jimmy. Congratulations on your 8 years, fam. Devil D Ham says, real talk though, yes, you must take time for you and your partner. And that's really what it was, is we both knew that. And that was a real talk that I ended up I am not. I am white as snow. Got it. Your cousin owned slaves because you grew up in the hood. That's how you were like, you would come over and you'd be like, cuz I don't appreciate none of this shit. I don't appreciate none of it. But I can't tell you what to do. You rich bitch. And just enjoy the meal, chill with the niggas out and be like, hey, yo, I got a little extra for y'all. And then bounce. You know what I'm saying? Call it Eminem style.
Just want to let y'all know, for those who are watching this for the first time, who have stumbled on to us by Twitch and maybe be listening to the podcast, the light skin part of this duo typically does the slavery analogies a lot.
Okay. A lot is incorrect. It's like once a quarter. It's not a lot. That's like once every 3 months. It's not that much. Go ahead. Once every 3 months to make one comment. All right.
You don't do anything.
Jeremy 32 Miller pointing out 200 episodes were just celebrated. This ain't going nowhere. There's lots of positives despite the negativity. So there you go. I mean, that to the hoe. Almoist210 says, yo, Winston is telling the exact truth. It's something that I gotten better within the past couple of weeks, and it's been a game changer. And I'm dead serious.
Slavery?
No, bitch. The fucking heat.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. But I'm trying to tell you, the idea that I had to change the way I was seeing stuff. Now, that doesn't erase my depression. That doesn't erase my money issues. That doesn't erase my stress about, a potential wedding and a marriage and kids. That doesn't to take away my stress about like, nigga, I'm 34 and I've been at this shit for a minute. Like, what's going on? That doesn't erase any of that. But the minute I approach it with a different set of fucking glasses on, it's almost as if my contacts were fucking out this whole time and everything's blurry. Like, the house is on fire for sure. But the minute I put my fucking glasses on, I can actually see what the fuck is going on. And that's...
What the... Oh shit.
I almost spit my drink out. But I'm telling you, real talk. There is something to be said about how you see the situation in front of you. If it all just looks like fire and brimstone, then yeah, you're in fucking hell. But if you
that's fair. That's fair.
But if you see a fucking path to salvation, then you can get there. And so my point is, you do not, from someone that knows you, from someone that you call your brother, you do not give yourself that grace. You do not give yourself that pathway. And I get it, because the very loud, horrible voice in your head is telling you otherwise. It is not. It is normal for an artist to be upset when a show is done, because you put a lot of heart and energy. You got excited about it. Once it wraps, you're kind of like, damn, I'm technically jobless again. It is not normal for when you finish a project, you go into a full-blown depression and like, why am I even doing this? If that's what this job does to you, I'm just going to be honest with you, bro, then this is not the industry for you. And I say that with all the love in my heart, knowing how talented you are. You are talented enough to be in this industry. But if you do not have the mental fortitude, or if your mental fortitude has run out, then this is a situation where you have to look at it differently. Now, you have told me that there's nothing you can think of that you could do that would fulfill you the way that doing this does. So if that's the case, the same way you told me when I went to go work out with you, when I was like, nigga, I can't do another push-up. You just had me do bench press and all these curls. I have nothing left. And he goes, all right, nigga, well, Chris is going to leave you then. I was like, why would you say that? And you were like, because suck it up, bitch. Either fucking do the push-up or you're dead. And I was like, okay. So in this particular case, whether it's through honey or vinegar, you either need to dig deep and find that positivity and that path to get your mind right, or you have to walk away from this industry because this industry can be poison. There is not another industry like it. Most people, like the one thing I talked to Kristen about, she got that job security. My earning potential technically is much higher than hers because of what this industry can do, but she has the job security, and that's the trade-off. I lose a little bit of my sanity over this shit, whereas she does that, but then she also
I want you to notice something. I want you to notice one important thing. And let me say this, hearing every single thing you stated, not listening, hearing every single thing you stated, and I imbibed it.
Okay.
But you do realize the one difference in what you just said. Listen to how you said you have somebody to bounce that off of. That plays a big no. But listen to what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
There is a difference in when you and I talk, as opposed to you and I talk, and you are who you are to me. Unfortunately, you are. I see you the way I see you as family, regrettably, but at the end of the day, I can talk to you, and I know, but I still know. If I need, like, I know that. Again, I'm always that person you said earlier.
You were about to say some shit like, if I'm stranded in the middle of the whatever, nigga, I would be pissed. But of course, I'm going to show up and pick you up.
No, you wouldn't, because your car ain't going to work.
And see, now you're being disrespectful. See, that's the problem. You always got to make everything a joke.
Hello?
You don't think I would then go... You don't think that I would be like, my nigga needs me. I'm going to fuck Kristen. I need to borrow your fucking car. Fuck you. If you were fucking stranded...
Hey, I just want to say something for a second. I appreciate that. And here's the comic in Jay. For those who hear the podcast, and they're going to hear you say, my nigga needs me, I'm going to fuck Kristen. That's literally what they're about to hear audio-wise.
I don't care. I don't care because if they're listening for context, it still makes sense. My point is this.
Read some more of these comments, nigga.
I will in a second, but I need to finish my thought because here was the thing. You, once again, you heard what I said, and I appreciate that. But you did the same thing that your mind loves to do to you. You didn't focus on you heard my words, but you didn't focus on them. You immediately focused on what am I lacking compared to him and with that conversation we just had. Do you see how you did that? I straight up just told you that, yeah, I'd be bouncing stuff off of Kristen. And then you go, well, I don't have anybody do that. Nigga, I am literally doing that live with 130 fucking people watching us. I am bouncing the shit off of you right now.
No, I understand.
So that is a bold-faced lie. You don't listen to how you talk about yourself. Do you listen to how you talk about yourself? You got quiet because you don't listen. Here's my question. If you heard your daughter talking about herself like this, what would you do as a parent?
Tell her to break that. I would literally I've had that. It's funny because I've actually had this kind of discussion with my son who's felt a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And I've told him about himself, and I've told him about, I know, pot, kettle, all this shit. I told him about the comparison to people and what he's doing and things like that, and to pull him out of it. And, I tell him about those different things, and I've pulled him out of those spots. And of course, as a father, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make sure my children know growing up their support system and everything. I literally said pot kettle because I don't like the way you just looked at me.
I know.
I don't like the way you looked and leaned in. No, you gave me that look and was like. That's why I said pot kettle.
Are you finished? Are you
done? Are you done? I'm done.
I know we love to say to our kids. Our nieces, our nephews, all that shit. Do what I say, not what I do. Listen to my words. Don't pay attention to my actions. But guess what? You know the shit that actually really imprints on children? There's a reason why on a negative side of things, which is very sad, that if there is domestic violence in the home, there's a tendency for it to potentially repeat to the next generation because they saw it. It doesn't matter what they hear about that is wrong, you shouldn't, whatever. There is a reason why that cycle happens. That's the same reason why you see a lot of people that If your dad was a firefighter, motherfucker wants to be a goddamn firefighter. If mom was an entrepreneur, you're out here trying to start your own business. Literally watching your actions has a bigger effect on people than hearing your words.
It's just playing on its own. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
It's fine. Stop. It's fine. My point is, you do not get to tell your children those things and then not attempt to put the same things in practice. And just saying, I get it, pot kettle, just because you know what you're saying is hypocritical does not give you a pass to be so. Because if that was the case, every time a white man person goes, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If niggas didn't want to die so goddamn much, why do they keep fucking arguing with the police? Now, police shouldn't be killing people, but why are you always arguing? No. You're not gonna walk past that racism because you said, well, let me play devil's advocate. Fuck you. You know what you're doing. So the same thing can be said right here. I am not saying that it's easy. God, it's not. Again, I hit a full breaking point of I could not get out of bed to save my life and I had a job to do. So I forced myself to do some shit. This whole me going to the doctor shit is because after having a hole in my leg, my healthcare was so shitty that I was like, I'm gonna have to find an extra $30, $50 a month, whatever it is, to get the slightly better covered California shit. And I haven't looked back, thank God, since that. There has to be a point of either digging deep enough to stay in the trench that you're in, or you have to leave the trench. Because at this point, all you're going to do is eventually you're going to get killed if you stay there. You will not survive. And so that's my point. Either you have the fortitude, which I believe you do, as strong as I see you, not just physically, but like mentally, how strong as I see you. This is unfortunately a longer blip in that fucking radar, but you have the wherewithal to make this shit happen. But if you genuinely don't think you have it anymore, and there is nothing wrong, throw in the goddamn towel. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, then that means that's the case.
Here's the problem.
Do something else.
Well, here's the problem, and there's a problem with that. And again, this has become a whole different episode of Blerds today, and I'm fine with it. It is what it is. For me, I think the fear of admitting to failure is a bigger thing than feeling like a failure. You get what I'm saying? It's the admitting.
Yes, but that doesn't make sense.
No, I know what I understand that. I understand saying it and everything else in theory does not make sense. I understand that wholeheartedly. I'm not going to lie and say it does, not by any stretch of the imagination. But I understand that for me, okay, hypothetically, let's say I just said, fuck this. If I decided to go back to Chicago, I would feel like the biggest failure regardless. Whether it be because I felt like I quit and I didn't also just like that's a personal thing, but that's a personal thing.
Sure.
It's a personal thing. Whereas the feeling I'm failing, like, I don't know. I have these moments. I will admit my depression hits me. I talk to my therapist about it a lot, openly. I talk about I have weekly therapy sessions, and my therapist has actually told me, you beat yourself up a lot. She was like, why do you beat yourself up? And I'm like, because of these things that have happened in my life that I feel responsible for. There are certain things I still hold myself responsible for, things I've held myself accountable for. And it is the level of the penance within myself that I do, right? So because of that, when things feel like, again, everything's not going to go the way that we all want them to go, no matter how much we can try to control the scenario, no matter how much we can try to control the situation, or even control how we handle and we go into the situations, right?
Right.
But it's those things where it's like, we have those moments just to say, I'm supposed to be doing this way. This is what I was told to do. I'm doing it that way. Why is it not yielding the results that it should? Because I'm doing the way that I was told. When you feel well, am I failing at this? That's where that comes from, because you're like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
So let me tell you this much, because I would make the argument. And first of all, I need to take half a second to thank Jimmy Nails, who gave 1, 2, 3, 4,
10,
5, 6, 7, 8,
10,
9. It looks like 9. 1,
10. I'm looking at Streamlabs. It says 10.
Oh, it didn't give me a full breakdown, so maybe
It
I missed
literally
it.
says Jimmy Nails
I'm
has
also
gifted
looking
10.
at Streamlabs.
It literally says Jimmy Nails has gifted 10 subs. How do you not see the exact same thing?
It's not what it saying to me.
It says literally. How
Not
does yours
to
not
me.
say? How does your screen not say the exact same? We are looking at the exact same
I
program.
am going to send you the photo, bitch. I am not arguing this with you when I'm telling you what I'm seeing. You're not gonna gaslight me.
It makes no sense.
Nigga,
It makes no sense.
It doesn't matter. It's not what it says to me. I'm trying to fucking tell you that.
Bitch, read the comment. Read the ones you starred. Read the comments.
Look.
Read the words you starred.
You're not my daddy, so shut the fuck up. You don't talk to me like that.
You will call me daddy.
No, bitch, shut up. You don't talk to me like that. I look. You have learned this beige raise is a real fucking thing. You talk to me like your goddamn brother and your coworker. You do not talk to me like your
nigga. No.
You goddamn right, bitch.
This out. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the sale.
Now my point.
I use what big words did I use? What big words did I use?
Starred, nigga. Blasting.
It says 10 on my screen.
It doesn't on mine, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I had to physically count them, but it doesn't matter. We're off it. Blaxican Tay says, hey, it's good to see two black men openly discuss until they start arguing like little bitches and console each other about mental health.
How dare you interrupt a good comment to disrespect? You are a whore.
Nah, dog. Nah, this is bad. What did I just walk into?
This light-skinned bitch being a bitch? Nah, that's what you walked into. Now that's disrespect.
Classy Dan.
There's the disrespect you wanted, nigga.
Classy
you wanted
Dawn, excuse me. Classy Dawn.
You can't even, this nigga can't even read.
Comparison is the thief of joy. You have opportunities and achievements to be proud of. Don't let others steal your joy. You goddamn right, Jay. Stop letting others steal your joy. Real talk, man. That's huge. And again, I know that it is more because your son had to do it. But do you not understand what a testament it is that you were about to have a high school graduate son with a college scholarship, a full ride, I believe you told me, to go play ball and get his goddamn degree?
Well, not to play. He didn't get the ball. Well, he got one for academics because he's smart.
But look, in my book, to be honest with you, that is more impressive. In my honest opinion, because the fact that he was able to do that with his fucking mind, there's nothing to say that he maybe doesn't go and still end up on a team and ball the fuck out. But if he doesn't, let's be honest, we know the statistics of that shit. This kid is smart. That is a testament to you as a father. I know obviously he lives with his mother, so but you still had to impart some knowledge. You're not some deadbeat that doesn't know your fucking kid. That is a fucking achievement that you put on your goddamn. There's a reason why parents go, nah, nigga, that diploma's mine. You don't get to fucking rock that shit. That's my diploma. That's your baby. You did that. You made that child, and he is about to fucking go.
I skeeted on Valentine's Day.
You did more than that. You're not a fucking sperm donor, bitch. You didn't let me
go through the lineage. You stopped me and skated
because I knew where you were going.
No, you didn't.
Everything's a fucking joke to you.
No, you didn't want no fuck. It was a serious story, and I was gonna go through the timeline, but you didn't stop me and skated. There's more than that. It was more than skeet.
So what else was it? Tell me. I want to hear about how you raised this incredible young man, bro.
Okay,
tell me about it.
Uno momento.
The nigga needs a minute. The nigga done broke himself. He done broke himself. That's fucking hilarious. All right, I'm gonna show you something.
I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something All right, so let me finish. Here's the deal. So that Valentine's Day, 2003, I had a double-decker air mattress because I ain't have money, and then I made some tea light candles, and then I bought some Moscato, and I got
nothing more than I really wanted to hear, but
and I skied, right? So yeah, the baby was born, and as he grew up, you know, I'll always instill to him, you are, you know what I'm saying, before the help, I kind of hit him with the you is important, you is kind, you is smart. You know, I was doing those things like that. And oh my God, here, don't do this.
Don't do what?
Go ahead, get your. Can you see it? Can you?
No, I'm not even all about that. I still have a long way to go, but I appreciate it. I have noticed that my chesticles look less like and more like wow. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, say it again.
They look less wow and more wow. You know what I mean? Like fucking Wario, nigga. That's the fucking.
Anyway,
wow.
As my son was growing up, I can see. As my child was growing up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nigga. I got 9. So I'm trying to tell you what the fuck I see, you stupid bitch.
Hold on, bitch. First of all, you didn't hit refresh.
Yes, I did. Oh,
no, you didn't. You couldn't have. You couldn't have. You couldn't have.
Fucking
You
kill you.
You couldn't have.
You couldn't have.
You couldn't have.
Swear to God,
you couldn't have. You couldn't have. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna screenshot it for you again, nigga. Here you go.
You made a whole asset.
No, I didn't. I just took a screenshot. That's just a screenshot.
That's not a screenshot, you dirty slut.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You see how I just covered this up, you stupid whore?
Oh, I didn't know, bitch. Okay.
Fucking cunt nugget. You gonna come at me?
Cunt nugget. Wait a minute. Cunt nugget. How disrespectful are you getting on today? Also,
here it is again.
Did you try scrolling?
I did. Here it is again. So here you can see the bottom of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 22 minutes ago we added some follows. So y'all ain't gonna tell me the fuck I see with my own 2 eyes, bitch. I told y'all I got my.
You don't wear your glasses, so shut the fuck up.
I fucking hate y'all.
You don't wear your glasses, so what the fuck are we talking about here? I know you wear glasses, nigga. You don't have your glasses on. And different story about it. No, this nigga. Oh, this nigga has perfect 20/20 vision. No, this nigga does.
And I skeeted JayWashington 2022.
Sometimes you got to, and I skated. Nigga, this nigga here. But I tell my son, you know, I help him with things. I ask him, what does he not understand? Why does he not understand it? What does he feel he is missing out on? Things like that. I've always encouraged him as much as I can, as far as I can. So I continually do that. Matter of fact, I just texted him earlier today. I have a lot of text conversations with my son, like he one of the niggas. And because I want him also to remember I'm here not just for money. Because daddy doesn't have it. Daddy doesn't have it. I said we were talking about him going because he goes on prom on Saturday. Goes to prom on Sunday. He's going by himself. He was like, he didn't ask any girl, whatever. I was like, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, people constantly, when I tell them my son is about to graduate high school, they're always like, congratulations. And I tell them, thank you. But the thanks and praise goes to him. He's been busting his ass and putting in the work. He says, thanks, Pops, but sometimes I feel like I'm not working hard enough. I said, yeah, you're my child. He said, yeah, I have a problem comparing myself. I said, it's understandable. We shouldn't, but yet we're human and we do so.
So I will say this. I would not be surprised. He forgets a lot, but I would not be surprised if your son watches this show. And I would not be surprised if, again, he is watching you and how you act. Like, again, kids pick up more on what their parents do than what they say. You occasionally keep those words, those words of wisdom in here, and I think those are important, but he watches you. So I had the windows open, you guys yelled, "Cut!" and the neighbors heard it. But exactly what Jimmy said. Not only do you take your own fucking advice, but I would not be surprised. That's not something that's in your genetics. Well, I can't help it, whatever. He sees his dad do the same thing. He sees him compare to others, not think he's working hard enough. He gets his work ethic from you. And so you have to be careful because
Winston, it ain't no they. Here's the thing. I want people
to
make
said
sure
it right after I said you cunt nugget. You go, cunt nugget. Like that was literally your response.
I don't like how you did that. I don't like how you tried to justify. I don't like how you just literally tried to justify me echoing what you started. Read the shit you started. Nigga.
Because Marlon was like, y'all remember when that second meme used to blow everyone's speakers out? All right, here's some other comments, man. If you're not in your own corner and hyping yourself up, no one will. You show the world how to treat you, says Almoist210. And that's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. It starts at home, my guy. It starts with Jay looking in the mirror and going, you a sexy nigga. I see you lifting, bitch. I see your hat game on point. I see you buying the shoes looking fly and shit.
I actually need new hats. I feel like I've looked at my hats for too long for 6 months.
Time to get a new hat, my nigga. But like, I see you out here be like, Jay Washington, look in the mirror and go, I see you in them fucking, what'd you get? The Hachis? What the fuck did you get?
The what?
Your purple shits.
Oh, he's talking about the shoes. He's about the court purple 13s.
Maybe those, but there was one.
The court purple 13s.
There was a random word you used about a shoe because I'm not really a sneakerhead. That you said
I got
that
some
I was
Hirachis, but I needed
Hirachis.
some more.
That's what it was. Hirachi. I was close. You like, nigga, I see you in them Hirachis, Jay. I saw you out here benching fucking 3 plates. Washington. I see you, nigga. Like, that's how you need to be talking to yourself. Not, well, you stupid bitch, you woke up again. Like, that's whenever I see you, that's how you be talking to yourself.
First of all, I don't say you stupid bitch. First of all, no matter how depressed I've gotten, I don't say, well, you stupid bitch, you woke up.
Subtext.
Yeah. You were not going to subtext me. Well, you stupid bitch, you woke up. You stupid bitch, you woke up again. Nigga,
let me tell you something. That's how everybody else hears you talk to yourself. We literally hear you
stupid bitch, you woke up again?
Bro, I'm going to be you, all right? I'm going to be Jay Washington. I need you to hold the fort for a second. Then I'm going to ask you. I need you to ask me, nigga, what I've been doing, all right? I will be right back, okay? So
Lord. Okay. Hold on. While he's gone, I will show you guys something real quick. So I just want to make sure y'all see this. Jimmy Nails has gifted 10 subs. This is literally a screenshot from my screen. Okay, Flats only words mean. I understand that word. I know words mean thing. I get it. I know it. I'm like LL Cool J. I need love. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to see Jimmy Nails 10. Hey, I need you.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. Okay. Hold on. Go away for a minute. What's happening, everybody? It's Jay Washington, your resident super villain. Let me be real with you right now.
I've made a huge mistake.
Fucking depressed. All right.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
I'm just like, I'm sitting here in this apartment that took all of the will in the world for me to get here, right? Man, fuck this goddamn apartment, man. Like, I'm like losing my mind. I see
Do something else.
I see niggas booking things. And yeah, I booked 5 things yesterday, but like, nigga, where's number 6? All right. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I was on stage and they gave me a standing ovation for 20 fucking minutes. But where was minute 21? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some fucking bullshit. And then people tell me I should rest. Nigga, who got time to rest? Yes, I work.
What?
Yes, I worked for 49 hours straight. And yes, I have been on nothing, but it's hard not. It's, you know what? At Flats Only, I appreciate you trying to give me advice, but let me do my show, okay? You know it's fucking hard to not smile when niggas is playing memes? I gotta deal with this light-skinned nigga over here that supposedly calls himself my brother, always doing shit. And yes, I'm tired of my hats, nigga. Yes, fucking Chibi Thor on this bitch. But I don't fucking care no more. I'm tired of this shit. I'm just trying to tell y'all, okay? Look, it doesn't matter how hard I try. It doesn't matter how much I rub my nipples whenever they play Where the Bitch Is At. That it's supposed to be titties in the bitches. It doesn't matter how many times I have had sex with over 200.
Where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fuck?
So had sex with over 250 women in my motherfucking life. And yet, the thirst for pussy is so strong.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
So let me tell you something that's the exact opposite of what I tell my kids, all right? Dreams don't come true. Take it from me, the nigga that has been wrestling forever. And dreams don't come true, all right? Wrestling for all these years, do a stand-up and the laugh factor, the comments. So you know how many niggas out here with
Nigga, what is you talking about?
do the stupid little fucking auditions and shit. Yeah, I've been on fucking national television. I've been in a fucking movie with Spike Lee, but none of that fucking matters, nigga. Okay? Spike Lee. So I'm gonna tell you right now, before this light-skinned nigga come up here and interrupt me and tell me he's gonna start doing all his shit real quick. I love the neighborhood, man. I fucking love the neighborhood, and I just want y'all to be able to come together.
Gotcha, bitch.
I want to be able to do this live show and like y'all can be there. And I just had this vision of what this could fucking be, man. I just have this vision of what it could be. Like I was at my Super Bowl commercial where I was lifting a rock and shit, right? And I was like, if I can lift this.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I was lifting that heavy ass boulder and I was like, if I can lift this boulder right before we get into a pandemic that should have been an endemic, but it's still a pandemic because these crackers.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
Then I can do anything, but I really can't because I'm Jay Washington and I don't know how to talk to myself.
This bitch.
I missed some things. I got some notes from the director of It's the Neighborhood. You needed to mention Chicago more. Says 20. Serious chicken anger though says D Slayer 21. Just the podcast got me on nerves. Light skinned mofos got it easy. The weakest link. I forgot to bring up the weakest link. Oh,
I am naturally like petty.
That was the biggest one. Winston, you were supposed to be muted the whole time.
Oh, you scared me, Jesus. Oh.
Mr. Washington, after that performance, you can't call him light skinned no more.
I was most definitely one of those motherfuckers.
And I didn't get your cocoa butter once. These smooth, y'all, I got real tears.
Don't you got some other start comments to read?
Yeah, let's go do that and let's get to the camera. We're not doing any news stories today. Ezra Miller got arrested and shit. Did you just spit on your Monotussie, bitch? Is that what you just did? Here's
my mic looked like a dick is unfortunate. I was like,
here are the things we're not going to talk about today. Maybe we'll get to them on Thursday. There's a really weird Easter photo. We'll talk about that on Thursday. The Mad Goose Wizard got arrested again. We'll talk about that on Thursday. Thor: Love and Thunder. There was a trailer, and white people are misogynistic. They fucking hate the fact she's gonna be Thor. We'll talk about it another time. There you go. Streets of Rage is doing a movie. It's in development. Coachella Weekend 1 happened. I'll report back on weekend 2. D-Wade's family picture getting some backlash. Fuck.
Hey, by the way,
all them niggas doing that shit.
I told Winston, so I made niggas mad on TikTok. Boy, they've been trying to get me and they've been trying to go at me. Why you got to be PC? The devil's just going to come for you. All in my comments on TikTok. But by the way, go ahead.
This is fucking stupid, man. There's a Bad and Bougie book. That might be the only thing we talk about. We'll save it for the post-credit. But for right now, all I got to say is this.
And now, an ode to Karens, brought to you by Blerds N The Hood. Now, before we go into this dedication, you must be asking yourself, well, what is a Karen and what does it mean? Well, Karen is a mocking slang term for an entitled, obnoxious, middle-aged white woman, especially as featured in memes. Karen is generally stereotyped as having a blonde bob haircut, asking to speak to retail and restaurant managers to voice complaints or make demands, and being a nagging, often divorced mother from Generation X. Karens most notably have been known now to call the police on black people when they're just doing this thing called living. You know, something that God allowed them to do. This includes Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Sleepin' Sarah, and a host of others. And typically, Karens feel that because they are white women, they are entitled to do whatever they want and make life choices based on their insecurities as well as fears. Well, here are a few moments of wild Karens caught in their natural habitat.
What the fuck is happening?
Sorry, I've been sneezing all through the shit.
Nigga, I thought you were having a heart attack. I almost stopped the intro to be like, nigga, you good? But I was just like, I'm just let him have it. Here's a couple other things real quick before we play the Karen. Science Man 300. Jay needs to go to Target and be bougie and shop happy.
First of all, Target, let me tell you something.
Target.
Fuck, give me a second. Yeah, damn it.
Do I need to redo this impression with that fucking half-ass knee shit? Yeah. Give me a second.
It won't come out.
It is right there. It is right. It just.
Am I cumin?
Hey, everybody thought you were about to fucking. Oh, is that where they put cumin instead of coming? Definitely looked at that. It said coming, but maybe
because you can't read.
Well, we just left the name out. Chill out.
But you still can't read. We found again.
Can you shut the fuck up?
See, we found out you can't read because again, Winston can't.
No. That is not my fucking screenshot, you stupid bitch. No. That is yours, bitch. No, that is yours. This was mine. One more time. 1, Nightwing. 2, Ice. 3, Mac. 4, Mason. 5, Senor. 6, Corey. 7, California Joe. 8, BJM. 9, W, Wet Goose, whatever the fuck. Hush. 9 for y'all niggas that can't count. Jesus Christ, I'm not doing this with you again.
You can't read.
That's not what my computer showed, you whore.
I gotta be
whore. A whore.
Jesus Christ! Why did it sound so aggressive?
Exactly. Why are we still on this? Play the goddamn Karen, Jay.
So mad. So fucking. Is there a poll before I play it? Because I know you bitches get mad about.
Yeah,
and by bitches, I mean
Cheryl,
you, bitch.
Cheryl already put the poll up. They did that at the start of the show because they were like, "Oh, they're getting into it." So we who knows what's going to happen. So yes, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Okay, raggedy. Take the comment down, you raggedy bitch.
Just
take the comment down.
I'm doing 2 things at once. Just go.
Fucking light skinned people.
It's an
We're
entire
all that nigga. We're all this nigga.
1,000%. And real talk, it's not a Chad, it's not a Karen, it's both. It is both. It's not just the nigga on the guitar, the bitch in the back singing harmony. It's the whole crew. I technically saw more women partaking, so if you want to call it Karens for that, my point is this.
Nigga, I'm opening the door 30,000 feet in the air. I'm opening the door.
Yo, did you grab Iman Omar's tweet?
No, I didn't. I thought, damn it, I forgot you couldn't do it. I didn't grab it.
All good. So for those that didn't know, Iman Omar one of the part of the God, what do they call themselves?
House of Representatives?
No,
She's under
no,
the
the
squad.
group, the four women,
The squad.
the squad. Thank you. Part of the squad. All she tweeted out was, if my family were to do a prayer, what would be, on a plane, what would the outcome be? And a bunch of crazy fucks decided that meant she said, fuck America and fuck Christianity. That's not what she said. She was just pointing out the hypocrisy of that. If any other religion did something like that, all hell would break loose. And I'm honestly at that point when people love to claim victim, because this is so fucking inappropriate, unless you chartered that entire fucking plane, which you clearly didn't. That is so inappropriate. I want to get on a goddamn plane with a fucking boombox and just play all of NWA's fucking catalog and just rap the whole thing, just like fuck the police in the air marshal's face and shit. Like, I'm out here trying to fucking just like go ahead and get the church and niggerdom started up and shit just to do that shit. Because that is so grossly inappropriate. Because you are literally trapping on those people to have to deal with your shit. It is fucking bullshit. Your thoughts?
There are two things that America does not have official titles for: language and religion. And I bring that up because everybody's always like, oh, you can't. What about, why is this is a Christian nation, blah, 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 blah. If I'm not mistaken, it's not a Christian nation. Not a Christian nation. And I'm a Christian. Here's how I know it's not a Christian nation. Because one of the amendments is freedom of religion. So when she says that, because people have automatically tied in Islam with violence, they've automatically just put the two together. And now they think, oh, you don't love America. But here's the problem. Christianity can have the exact same thing. There's this little historical thing called the Crusades. I want people to remember that. To sit there and say it's okay for somebody to jump mid-flight, start playing a fucking guitar 30,000 feet and have everybody join in like it's cool. That is the definition of disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace. That is literally the definition of it. It is, and I say this as a Christian, there's no reason I should jump up randomly, get my fucking guitar from out of the overhead bin, open my guitar out of the case, put it across my shoulders, stand up in the middle of the aisle. Hey, y'all, I'm going to say about Jesus. I know 17 people sleep, but you won't hear about Jesus? I don't care. We're going to hear about Jesus. It's really bad. You have people who keep trying to say, oh, this is people trying not to accept Christianity. This is what's wrong with this nation. Again, it has nothing to do with people disliking a religion. It is when you are trying to force your religion upon people at the most inopportune times. But again, I said this earlier, I would open the motherfucking door. I want that nigga with the guitar to fly out first. Then all you bitches grab on my big ass back and shoulders, and then we can close the door. Because if that nigga got to go, guess what? That is what God has called him home to. He can play for Jesus in the clouds. It just really, really, we're mad at people for doing other things. Like, yeah, when people act their ass and when they assault people on the planes and all this, yeah, I get that. But that's just as much of that. No one pays $400 at minimum now because, look, I don't know if y'all know this, but tickets on an airline ain't cheap at all.
Can I also just say one quick thing? And this is not, excuse me, this is not a blaspheming on anybody that believes in Christianity or anything like that. But if I saw that these folks were like at the forefront of like some major disaster and not doing like pulling a Joel Osteen and shutting your church out when the people actually need you, if I saw them doing works like that, that would have much more of a lasting impact than like, I'm just going to force you to listen to these hymns and these worship songs. I think I know that one of the major tenets that is in the Bible from all the years that I studied it, like being a Christian when I was younger, that you are supposed to praise the Lord and sing glorious song and all that good stuff. But the biggest thing that Jesus said was to love thy motherfucking neighbor, man. He didn't use that vulgarity, but I'm sure in his mind, he's up there being like, I wish these motherfuckers would have got this. Like, we're talking about Easter and what just went down, and I see so many Christians that are so quick to throw out their fellow brother and sister than they are to actually follow the tenets. You know what I'm saying? And it's faith without works is dead, and that doesn't just apply with I'm going to give it up to God and He'll figure it out. That also applies with sure, you go to church and you sing songs and all that kind of stuff, but if you're not actually doing the work to make the world a better place, to lift up your fellow man, then you're not actually being a good Christian.
I've seen a lot of people say it in the comments here in the neighborhood, and it's just the truth. These are the same people Jesus would have actually scorned.
Yep.
These are the type of people that made Jesus flip over the tables in the temple. These are the type of people that was not who Jesus was talking about. You know, ask people about Christianity, and a lot of people get it confused. There is no Christianity before Christ, right? There's no such thing at all. It's not a thing at all. Right? But they swear up and down that's what it is. The way these people have used religion, again, the Crusades are a prime example of this. They have used Christianity to the extreme, to the utmost level, and it has gotten to the point where you know, when someone says they're a Christian, it's understandable why people turn their nose up and just like, oh, here we go. It's understandable because of what is being done in the name of the religion. Now, again, people are going to ask, would you say that about Islam and this, that, and the third? Again, every religion has its own sects that have extremism. I understand. But we're talking about here in the moment.
But we're also talking about the things that specifically, am I an expert in the Quran or in the Torah? No, I'm not. Hell, I'm not even an expert in the Bible, but I do remember my lessons. The main thing that Jesus pushed, the thing that always sticks out to me is, Jesus, what is the most important commandment? Love God above all else. Okay, what's
love
the
thy neighbors, love
second?
yourself. It's actually
Love
thy
your
neighbors.
neighbor like you love yourself. To literally remember that every single one of you is in God's image. Like, this is the important part. And so when that is the message that is supposed to be preached by Christians, and yet instead it is so much anger and hate and vitriol for people just trying to live their lives, that always just rubs me so wrong. Is that they are the loudest people representing the religion, and that's BS, because there's so much good to come from Christianity, and yet you were letting these people essentially blaspheme everything that Jesus would have spoken out again. You know, you would have spoken for. You know what I mean? They're not doing what he would have asked.
Again, you know, we're talking about a 30-second clip, and then people are going to be like, how are you feeling like this, and blah, 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 and God this, God that. And I'm like, yo, as a Christian, I can say this because I know that's not what God would want. To just again, you preach to the people. Yes, there are moments to preach to the people. There are moments to just sing and worship and praise. To randomly disturb, because you're literally disturbing and annoying people. You're literally doing that. And you're disturbing and annoying people, and saying it, using it under the guise of, well, I'm just practicing my religion. No, you're being overwhelming. And also, so that's that. But real quick, you still got 4 other comments, Star.
4 other comments real quick. Awesome and 88. You got to trust yourself and the people that love you, Jay. It's real. That's super real. Jimmy says, I love you guys so much. You keep me from falling down. Never forget that, Jay. Also very real. Almost 210 with 2 comments. My nigga Winston A. Marshall, truly Dr. Phil with an afro. I know that's a compliment. For some reason, it feels like a diss, but I will accept it for what it was supposed to be.
Women are smart. Men are dumb.
Stupid. I want Natalie Thorntman on top of me and pin me with Mjolnir while she riding me. Nigga, if that is not a new role play that I need to
check your Cash App.
I'm gonna check it right now.
Hey, we didn't even. Yeah, again, this shows. Somebody asked earlier about the situation with prices and tickets. I'm trying to come up on $700-800 to get tickets. So to
get home.
No, to get to my son is in Indianapolis. He's not home. He's
and then he also said, check your text. Okay. Yeah, you said
what did he say?
Am
Reckless.
I supposed to read this out loud or not?
What did he say? Reckless? Because I know when you laugh like that, he said something reckless.
Hold on. I just want to read through it. Okay, great. There's a part that I'm not supposed to read out loud. So
Hold on. So Deviled Ham says it, and I just got his Cash App. Clearly, Streamlabs is not acting right.
It's not acting right because I was wondering, not that I'm expecting anything, but the one thing that seems to almost rise and set like the sun is Alberto Rios,
which I got the Cash App. I got the Cash App.
Something must be up. So you need to check. I guess check your money on Cash App and see how much.
I'm literally looking at it right now. I just told you.
How much? Send in the private check because we might have to do a shot.
No, I just literally said how much it was. I mean, not how much. I just literally said what it was. But
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you because I was still reading something.
I didn't know you could read.
All right. So then that means okay, we're about 20 from a shot. That's fine. We don't need to do a shot today. We had a lot of real talk. And I have to get a little bit of work done tonight at the.
You always got to get some work done. You know what? Fuck your responsibilities, nigga. Do this show. I don't know why I said it like that. I apologize. I don't know what happened, what came over me. Do not hold that against me. Blame my head, not my heart.
I would say the last thing then to look into would be anger management. You know where to find me anywhere and everywhere that SwaggyBlerd is sold: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Fucking dick sucker, bitch. You ain't something to
Are you serious right now? Okay.
Well, the Cash App, all it says is check your text. So is that what you want me to say? Because it just says check your text. Is that what you wanted me to read out loud, Matt?
Wait. I know you ain't talking. Which one is that directed to, Flat? Like, which one of us?
What, anger management? No, you're the only person that pisses me off. I don't get angry otherwise, unless white people do something racist or you decide you want to call me out my...
Fuck you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Like, literally, there are two things that enrage me. Racist people and the way you'd be talking to me sometimes. I am not here for the shits, bro. I'm
set. 50,000 on my head is disrespect.
Nigga, you know what that's the other thing I've been doing. Nigga, I've been watching Degrassi. I fucking love that show. It's so good. But anyway, follow me. Follow me on all this stuff, Jay. What you got going on, man?
I'll be cussing this light-skinned ass out. I don't know. I have nothing else besides tomorrow's 420. We're gonna go trick-or-treating.
Yo, Flats only called you out. You knuckle. How you gonna say he works too much? You goddamn right. First of all, you know this job is over in like 3 weeks, nigga, so I better work my ass off while I still have it. And second of all, fuck you don't have to be nice to Jay on my behalf. Fuck him.
I just like to say for the record, for those who don't know what I'm going to say from my heart.
Oh, maybe I didn't read it right. Great fucking Jay impression, bro. You nailed it. That nigga is loved and he needs to accept that.
Okay. I just like to say this. I'm going to tell you what's bullshit. How you going to say? Right before I'm finna go in on this nigga, you knew exactly what I was about to do. And you was like, he's loved.
What are you talking about? I just realized that I didn't read the text properly. I swear to God, there was no ulterior motive. I just genuinely was like, maybe what he meant is just read the whole thing out.
Matthew Thomas, from What the Real, is a bitch. I know, because of what shit is he told? Couldn't put it away. He's a bitch.
I'm 34, Jimmy, by the way.
Not according to that nigga's gray hairs in his beard. Anyway, find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok At MrJayWashington, MrJay. You should know how to spell Washington. I need to record Mad Titan. I have not recorded it this week, so please forgive me. I will try to get to it. I got about 3 self-tapes I need to get done. So I got to do those. I will do that. I'll be here Thursday by myself, clearly, because somebody's going to Coachella.
I invited you, bitch. Don't do that.
Nigga.
Where's the money? What money do I have to go? Hold on, nigga. I know your light-skinned ass didn't just say you invited me to motherfucking Coachella when you know goddamn well I ain't got money for my son. I ain't got money to see my son, you stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. You stupid liar. What did you say, nigga? Like, I'm so sick and tired of this nigga. He just think because he got Kristen, and he got a sister, and he got a mom, all nice individuals and shit. And his dad seems like he might be a stand-up gentleman and shit like that. This nigga think just because he got fucking people and shit, this nigga gonna come out here and tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. Oh, I got a fancy job as a goddamn casting.
I don't even know who you are.
Well, whoop did he fucking do, bitch? You ain't put me in a motherfucking episode. And yeah, I know you said you're casting an entire episode that's all black folk, but I ain't got the fucking call about the audition yet, you stupid whore. God, I hate this light-skinned nigga.
This bullshit needs to stop now.
You can take me off the screen. I'm done being you again, bro. Beat you to the punch. I knew where you were going.
I'll be here Thursday. I'll be here Thursday. He won't.
I mean, we might have to do an entire episode. Maybe we'll do maybe if we, you know what? That's what we'll do. If how much you have? When is the flight? When you have to go?
I have to be out of here on the 19th. I'd be out of May 19th, but also
19th. So you probably need to try and
Deviled Ham says Winston.
Washington is my new favorite character. This bitch is out here fucking having sex, sounding like Wet Biscuit Battle.
We'll see y'all on Thursday.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
All right. Well, I just want to make sure we do this one story because, Winston is so violent and everything and just so aggressive. And
was you, nigga.
First of all, I am a wholesome.
I'm touching your lip. That's me touching your lip. That's you, bitch.
Over the weekend, people were informed about a book, Bad and Bougie, Towards a Trap Feminist Theology. And people saw that it was written by one Jennifer M. Buck. Well, after some digging, because first of all, people were like, wait, what? And excerpts of the book came out and screenshots and different things about it. People were like, who wrote this? And they found out that this is Jennifer M. Buck. To go further in detail, she is an associate professor of practical theology at Azusa Pacific University, holding a PhD in philosophy of religion and theology from Claremont Graduate University and an MDiv from Fuller Theology Seminary. She is also a licensed minister in the Quaker Church. So, of course, this weekend. Motherfuckers on Twitter, let her have it. She's been presenting trap feminist theology since 2017. She's been preaching it since 2017. Okay? Well, on April 11th, Joe Luckman, a popular Christian writer and podcaster, criticized her on her Instagram account after asking Buck how she was qualified to write a book on the experience of the Black woman. Her comments were initially deleted, and so she messaged her privately in an effort to discuss the question. She then shared the interactions of a screenshot on her Instagram account. According to the screenshots, this is what Buck said. I'm going to show you. She says she did her research interviewing women running trap with a research team of primarily Black women. Now, for those who know what trap is, it is a music. No, don't. Oh, I got to log in to do all this shit. That's too much. It was, this back in the South in the 1990s. The song Bad and Bougie is from the Migos hit song, as well as a Lil Uzi Vert. Well, again, on the 13th to 14th of this weekend, while Winston was by the fireplace being butt naked, having fur on his back, she was getting eviscerated on Twitter. She got eviscerated so bad that Whip and Stock, who were the director of publications for the book, they said they had initiated the removal of the book from both publication and distribution. They not only stopped printing it, they was like, pull this shit off the air, off everything. What are your thoughts?
I still stand by. Who the fuck's brilliant idea was it to publish this in the first place? And Jay and I were talking about this earlier today because I didn't know about this since I was out of town. This is why you not only need to have people in the room that aren't just straight white dudes, but you can't just have like one nigga. Because let's say, we had a Black guy, he said it was fine. And if all you have is the Carlton at the start of Bel Air, and you don't have my nigga that figured his shit out by the end of the season, that's a massive problem. That's why you got to have a multitude of people of different makeups to look at something and go, this is a good idea, this is a bad idea. Because that's the problem. Stop. So we're like, as was joked in the Key and Peele sketch about Black Republicans, Black folk really aren't a monolith. You cannot just do one thing that all Black people fuck with, except for Black Panther and Nuck If You Buck. That's like the only thing that so far I haven't found many Black folk that don't. It's like a 0.01% of Black folk that don't fuck with those two things.
It's just the fact that you thought that you could write a book on. I never understand. Look, I've never seen Black people write a white person's experience. They've written their interactions with white people. You know what I'm saying? Their interactions with white culture. But not saying this is a whole experience, how you need to know about it. Because again, that book, I'm 90% sure, is not for Black women. It is for white women.
I would agree with that. That's the vibe I'm getting.
It's just very frustrating to see that, man. And look, I don't. Again, it's pulled now, right? But we know authors who've written books under pseudonyms consistently. Who's to say this book doesn't take another name? She's still a professor teaching this course. Her book is pulled. That doesn't say that the course has been, from the article that I'm reading, I don't see anything that says the course is done. So, on April 15th at 1:30, the publishers, Whip and Stock, they issued a formal statement in writing stating that, quote, they quickly realized that the critics of the books and critics of Whip and Stock for publishing it have serious and valid criticisms. They went on further to say they would, quote, continue to consider tangible ways to repair the harm and to make the changes necessary to avoid making the same mistakes. Our critics are right. We should have seen numerous red flags, including but not limited to the inappropriateness of a white theologian writing about the experience of Black women. The issue of cultural appropriation is pervasive from cover to content. The lack of Black endorsers and the apparent lack of relationship with Black scholars, especially those who originated the trap feminist discourse. We are deeply sorry to have published a book that has betrayed the trust of our authors and readers and has damaged our ability to support work that we both value and believe is vitally important to the church and world at this time, especially the work of womanist and Black feminist theologians. What in the fuck?
I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, like just reading that out loud, like legitimately, it just, I don't know. It makes about as much sense. What the fuck? Oh, I just didn't know what that was.
Oh, there's so much shit in here we didn't get to that just
No,
like,
I know. It just what's this?
Yes, Lord.
It makes about as much sense as that. It makes as much about as sense as this amount of Sunny D this nigga put in this fucking thing.
Yes, Lord. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's pop it with the orange juice first. Not just any orange juice. This that Sunny D right here. I'm telling you, man. Oh my God. We finna go crazy, bro. Look, we got a 150 quart pot right here, man. Is this enough orange juice? Is this enough orange juice, man? Somebody let me know right now. Yeah. I don't think it's enough orange juice. Hold up. Gotta go get some more.